And if they were convicted of more than one crime, it would just get tacked on, like life in prison plus?
Yes, yes. As crazy as that sounds, individuals can get a life sentence for felony murder and then have other charges as well and get convicted for those and get life imprisonment. And then also on top of that, another 10 and a half years, another 21 years. And the judge could choose also to run that second count concurrent, meaning at the same time as a life sentence, or consecutive, which is, I guess, an academic discussion, but I don't know how you get consecutive to serving a life sentence, but that means one sentence after the other. But yeah, those can be stacked on top of each other.
Many people are very, very confused about the kidnapping charges because the allegation is that, he was beaten and murdered in a fight.
Yeah.
How do we get to kidnapping?
That is a great question. Love that question. So as a prosecutor years ago in Phoenix, there was a lot of news. This is 2008 and 9, around that time, 2010. A lot of news about kidnappings going on, and kidnapping, and most of us think of someone's grabbing a kid or grabbing a person and throwing them in the trunk of a car and driving off. It's really not that complicated. It's actually much more simple than that. Kidnapping is someone knowingly restrains another person. And the word restrains doesn't necessarily mean, you're tying them up, duct taping them, or anything else. Restrain under the law in Arizona simply means restricting someone's movement. So, get in the corner, don't move, and I hold a gun at you and tell you not to move, I'm restraining you. So kidnapping is restraining somebody with the intent to do something else. That's what makes it kidnapping. A restraint is an unlawful imprisonment. A restraint with some other further intention is a kidnapping. And under the law in Arizona, there's several different ways you can commit a kidnapping. So restraining with the intent to hold someone for ransom, hold them as a hostage or something like that. Another way you could do that is you're holding them with the intent to inflict death, physical injury, a sexual offense, or somehow aid in the commission of some other crime that's going on. Again, I haven't seen the indictment, but that potentially could be one of the theories here, is that they're restraining with the intent to inflict physical injury.